Good morning. Welcome. Good to see you. Good morning, Annie and Chris. Good morning, Helen. Bit of a special day today. We've got a very special meeting this evening when two of our community become what we call mitras, and which really means that they commit to being Buddhists. They accept that they are Buddhists and that they're following the Buddhist path, with all that entails. All the happiness, ultimately, we hope. Good morning, Lynn and Dimple. Good to see you. And Carol. So it's a big event that we're holding tonight in a church hall at St. Olive's. Good morning, Margaret. And Isabel. Hi, Isabel. Big day. Good morning, Stuart. Just wait a little bit longer. Good morning, Sarah. And Philippa. Hi, Philippa. Okay, so we'll begin. I just wanted to, as usual, say a few words about the meditation that we're doing and about meditation in general, actually. We call this meditation calming the body, relaxing the mind. So it sometimes it's easy to get the impression that in order to do this, we just sit down and we try and calm the body and relax the mind. And to some extent, that's true. But meditation isn't just about getting into a particular state. We're not actually intending ourselves to sit down and make ourselves get into a particular state. That's not possible. That if we meditation isn't about stopping whatever's going on at the present moment in order to get somewhere. So that's really important. It's not about stopping whatever's going on at the present moment in order to get somewhere. Just let that sink in. So we do want to be calmer and more relaxed, but we get there through actually accepting everything that's happening in our current experience. So if we've got a really busy mind, we just go with the busy mind. We accept that it's busy. We keep returning to the breath, getting distracted, returning to the breath over and over again without getting impatient, if we can, without getting a sense of not doing it right or a sense of failure. We just keep acknowledging whatever's happening with kindness and patience. And if we can do that, then our minds will settle and they will relax and our body will calm. So it's a combination of really patience and acceptance, and just allowing things to be as they are, not trying to force them into a different state. So in this meditation, we spend a lot of time following the breath and noticing the sensations in our body. And if we can do this, these two things form the basis of our experience, together with whatever's happening in our mind. So if we can concentrate on the breath, very, very gently concentrate on the breath, not putting a lot of effort into it, notice the sensations in the body, then that helps the mind to go a little bit slower, to calm down. But we accept the mind chattering away. We don't try and stop it. That's really important. We don't try and stop our busy mind. We just acknowledge it, but we bring our attention to other things, to our bodies and to the breath, and just notice that the mind is doing what the mind does. So this is very simple, but it's sometimes very easy to think that meditation is about forcing some kind of state to happen. That won't work. We have to let it happen, and we let it happen by just being with our present experience and just noticing what's happening in that experience, whether it's the thoughts or the sensations in the body or the breath. I hope that makes some sense. But it is an important point. Good morning to Graham and to Jenny. Good to see you both. Good to see you all, and everybody who joins us on the recording. Okay, so I think we can start. So if you make sure that you're comfortable, and as usual, you can do this however you want, lying on the bed, sitting on a chair, lying on the floor even, or on a cushion. Yes, so just taking a few deep breaths, emptying the lungs each time, fully emptying the lungs. Just allowing yourself to settle, just dropping any thoughts of getting anywhere today, dropping any thoughts of, like, I'm going to make this into a really good meditation. Just having an acceptance of this meditation will be whatever it is. And whatever it is fine. It might be a meditation where you're constantly thinking, where you can't stop the chattering mind. And that's still a good meditation. So just allowing everything to be as it is. And noticing how it is in this moment, right now. Your thoughts might go back to the past or go ahead into the future, but they're being thought right now in this moment. This is the only time that there is in reality. The past is a memory, the future is an idea, and right now is real. So how are you feeling right now? What does your body feel like? A bit relaxed or a little bit tight? Painful? Comfortable? Just noticing how you are physically. And just being okay with that, whatever it is. And how are you mentally? Are you feeling positive or negative? Somewhere in between? It doesn't really matter. However you are, that's the reality right now, and it's okay. And how are you emotionally? Excited? Depressed? Joyful? A bit angry? Grumpy? However you are emotionally, again, it's okay. This is where we're beginning from. And what's the chattering mind like? Is there a lot going on in your mind? A lot of thoughts passing by? A lot of distractions? Or are you fairly quiet in the mind? And probably the first, probably the former. Thoughts coming and going. So just allowing them to come and go. There's nothing wrong with that. We're not trying to clear the mind. That's not what meditation's about. So just allowing the thoughts to come and go, just like clouds in the sky. And just noticing them as they come and go, without pushing them away or getting caught up in them. So bringing our attention now to the body. To the whole of the body. The feet, the legs, the upper body, at the front and at the back, and the head. Just really bringing our awareness into the body. Whatever it's like. Noticing the aliveness, noticing the warmth, noticing the movement created by the breath. All over the body. Noticing the contact with whatever you're sitting or lying on. Just feeling into that as much as you can. Just noticing the contact. Just allowing the weight of your body to be held by whatever you're sitting or lying on. Just giving up your weight. And as much as you can, just relaxing the body and relaxing the mind without pushing it, without making a lot of effort. And then resolving to accept whatever experiences that follow. Whatever they are, they're okay. Just patiently going with them. bringing attention to the breath coming and going, the in-breath expanding the upper body, the out-breath relaxing, deflating the upper body. Just this constant movement in the body, in the chest and the back and the sides, of opening and closing, expanding and contracting. So to begin with, we're going to concentrate now on the out-breath. Just noticing each out-breath from the beginning to the end. Not paying much attention to the in-breath, just really noticing the out-breath each time. And each time we breathe out, just relaxing a little, and then relaxing a little more. Letting go on each out-breath. Just noticing the effect it has on the body. And when you get distracted, which you will, just come back to each out-breath, following it from beginning to the very end. Not putting too much effort into following the out-breath, just relaxing into each one. Just following the whole length of each out-breath. So now we're going to change to following each in-breath. Just noticing each in-breath from the very beginning to the very end. Noticing how this in-breath lifts us up, fills us with life. Just letting thoughts come and go, not fighting them. And if you get distracted, just coming back to each in-breath. Concentrating on the sensations of each in-breath. What does it feel like in your experience? Without thinking about it, just noticing the sensation of breathing in each time. Not forcing anything, just breathing, letting the breath breathe as it wants to breathe, and just following it. So letting go of following the in-breath now, and just noticing how you are in the body, in the mind. And when you're ready, we're going to move into the upper body, into the chest and the upper back and the sides of the body, of the upper body. Just noticing the effects of the breath on this upper body. The rising and falling, expanding and contracting. Just noticing the movement, but also noticing the sensations that the movement creates. What does the breath in the upper body feel like? Just allowing yourself to be drawn in, absorbed by the sensations of the breath in the upper body. Through rhythmical movements, quite beautiful, like the ebb and flow of waves on a tropical island. Gentle, melodic, regular. And when you're ready, we're going to move slowly down the body. In the chest at the moment, so just moving down below the rib cage into the abdomen. Can you notice the breath moving the abdomen? Quite gentle, quite subtle. Can you feel into your abdomen? Notice the movement. If you can't notice it, that's okay. Just keeping open the possibility of noticing the abdomen rising and falling. Not making any efforts, not trying to get anywhere. Just watching the sensations. And then when you're ready, moving down from the abdomen to the belly, just below the belly button. Can you notice that the belly is also moving in time with the breath? Very, very subtly, rising and falling. If you can't feel it, then don't worry, just playing around with your sensations, moving around, seeing what you can find. Just relaxing, not making any effort, not trying, just noticing. Resting your awareness very lightly on the belly. And feeling whatever you can feel. Maybe remembering a time when you felt really happy, where you felt really comfortable and safe and held. Everything's perfect. Everything's okay. Everything's safe. Everything is perfect just as it is. Just resting in this perfect, safe experience of the belly gently moving to the breath. Everything's perfect. Everything's just as it should be. So as we enter the last stage of this meditation, we're going to broaden out our awareness from the belly, taking in the legs and the feet, noticing what they feel like. The back of the body, the shoulders and the arms, the neck and the head. And coming round to rest on the face. Just allowing the face to relax if you need to, letting any frown disappear from the forehead. And bringing our attention to the area where the breath enters the body, either the nostrils or the upper lip. And for the last few minutes, just noticing the sensation of the breath passing the nostrils as it goes in and out of the body, or passing the upper lip. These delicate sensations, just tuning in to whatever you can feel around the nostrils or the upper lip. And finally, letting go of all effort, whatever effort you've been making, and just sitting with your experience for the last few moments, your experience exactly as it is right now, right this moment. Well, that's it for this morning. Hope that set you up for the day. Looks like a lovely day. Sun's out. It's warm. What more could we want? So have a really good day. Enjoy yourself. Stay safe. Stay relaxed if you can. Keep taking deeper breaths and just letting go. Keep making contact with the sensations in your body and the breath in your body, and enjoy. Okay, and so tomorrow it'll be Sangha Ketu from Blackburn will be here, and I'll be back on Thursday with Tonglen meditation, our version of Tonglen. In the meantime, have a great day. Stay safe, and lots of love to you all. Bye for now.